What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the 5 best players you can pick up for less than 5k MT in NBA 2K18 MYTEAM. Sorry that I couldn't do anything else today. Like, I'm really sick. I can barely even look at the screen right now, so that's the reason there's no gameplay video up today. Hopefully I'm okay tomorrow, and hopefully I'll make up for that by getting out maybe 4 videos tomorrow, but I just physically couldn't make any more than one today. So as always with videos like this, I'm going to have one per position. So I'm going to have 1 point guard, 1 shooting guard, 1 small forward, 1 power forward, 1 center. And they don't necessarily have to be those positions. It's just players that can play those positions. Because like my point guard's not a point guard, and I think that's the only player that's out of position as far as I know. But anyway, now let's get on to the 5 players. At the point guard, we have got a shooting guard, and it's James Harden. There's a video of me picking up this James Harden card for 4,800 MT. And if you guys don't know, this card is actually probably better than the sapphire card. 84 defensive overall, 86 offensive overall. He comes with 1 bronze badge, pick and roll maestro, I think. He's got a 90 driving lane, which is really good. Open shot mid of 81, which is alright. Open shot 3 of 81, not bad at all. And Harden's releases money. 85 free throw. He's got 91 ball control, so he's great as a point guard. Passing stats are good as well. His lateral quickness of 66, not great. On-ball defensive IQ of 71, not the best. Like, I don't understand how all these stats give him an 84 defensive overall, but as I always say, that's 2K logic. He's got an 80 driving and flashy dunk tendency, 84 driving dunk, which is really good, 88 speed, 90 speed ball, 88 acceleration, 87 vertical. So this card is an absolute beast of a card, and you can pick him up for less than 5k MT. So Harden actually has a couple of really good hot zones 3-point line. It's annoying the way he still has the hair from Houston Rockets Harden and different hair on his card, but not the biggest deal. Obviously Harden historically has had a great release and still does this year. And this card honestly is just a slightly better version of the sapphire. The thing about sapphire is sapphire has a duo that makes him a tiny bit better, but this guy shoots better than the sapphire, and that's really what you want. He's always got the ball control, he's going to be able to get to the basket and dunk, and this card just shoots even better. So if you like James Harden, you want to use him, you don't want to fork out for the ruby, I would definitely advise you to use the emerald over the sapphire card. At the 2, we have got Gerald Henderson. One player that I was really considering putting in instead of him was the Will Barton card. Will Barton is less than 5k MT, but the only reason that I don't have him in is I genuinely haven't used the Will Barton card yet. I'll try to get a gameplay with that, but that card could well be better than this Gerald Henderson card. That Will Barton card stats-wise looks like a beast. The only problem is that I've yet to use the card, and as of right now, this Henderson has been the best 2 guard for less than 5k MT I've used so far this year. So right now you can pick up a Gerald Henderson for 4,600 MT, so he is quite close to the 5k mark. But last week when I was building my Xbox squad, I did pick him up for like 2.5k, so his price really tends to fluctuate. So Gerald Henderson, obviously 100 driving and flashy dunk tendency, the best dunker I've used this year by far the best dunker. 84 driving lane is good, so he is good going to the basket. He's got an open shot mid of 82, which is good, open shot 3 of 84, which is good. He's got a decent free throw of 78. Not going to be a primary ball handler because he's got 69 ball control, but Harden's going to do that for you, or whoever your point guard is. Poor lateral quickness, which means even though he does have a high enough on-ball defensive IQ, he's not going to be the best defender. Not terrible, but he's not going to be the best. A driving dunk of 95 though, and 85 contact dunk is unbelievable. He's got incredible stats and tendencies dunking wise. So he does dunk a ton. 85 speed, 79 speed with ball, 84 acceleration is not bad at all. Not incredible, but not bad. Like, he just leads the fast break for me and is one of, if not the best scorers I've used so far this year in NBA 2K18 MYTEAM. So Gerald Henderson actually has a couple of cold zones. So I'd probably stick with shooting from the middle or the corners with him. His release is a little bit weird. Like, I'm really badly mistimed that one, and I'll probably green a lot of releases with him because I'm quite used to using this card. He's a great shooter in my opinion, but the thing is, what he's best at, going to the basket and dunking. Great dunk animations. One of the best contact dunkers I've used this year. Whatever stats say, like, there are players I played with that have better dunking stats than him, but trust me, he just seems to dunk literally every time he drives in. He seems to jam it either on someone or past someone. This card is a must buy, especially because he tends to be put up for a lot cheaper sometimes, and he's a really easy card to snipe. At the 3, we've actually got Michael Finley, who's really cheap right now. So Michael Finley right now, his emerald card is only 2,000 MT. But he is an incredible card. 80 defensive overall, 87 offensive overall. Does he come with any badges? Catch and shoot, which is a good one to have. His release is absolutely money. 85 driving layup. Obviously 100 driving and flashy dunk tendency. One of the best dunkers I've used as well. His gold was an incredible dunker, and his card is just better. You got an open shot mid of 82. Open shot 3 of 80. Which I think is actually a little bit of an upgrade from his gold card. I think his gold card's like 76 or something. I could be wrong there. But anyway, also a free throw of 83 is good. 80 ball control, not the best, but not the worst. You can slap I think it's a gold shoe maybe. It might be needed, silver shoe. I haven't used shoes at all this year, so I don't know, which gives plus 6 ball control. But there's definitely a way of making him able to speed boost. He's got not the best rebounding stats. Lateral quickness, poor of 65. On-ball defensive IQ, poor of 66. But somehow has an 80 defensive overall. Again, I just don't get it. 90 driving dunk, really good. 86 speed, 81 speed ball, 84 acceleration, really good. A really similar card to Gerald Henderson. Really similar, but way cheaper. I'd use Michael Finley at the 2 if you can't afford someone like a Henderson, or if you're just starting out the game. Like, this is one of the most under the radar cards in the game. Like, everyone knows about Henderson being a beast. Most people know about Harden being a beast. This is one of the most under the radar beast cards that you can get for really cheap right now in my team. So Michael Finley actually has a couple of hot zones as well at the 3-point line. A really nice release once you get used to it. You might think it's a little bit awkward the first couple of times you use it, but it's not particularly fast or not slow. Good timing, and it is actually really easy to, like, it's very difficult to mistime this. Some people have releases that are easy to mistime. His is almost impossible. Dunking wise, animations are good. Like, there are better animations, definitely, but he dunks really, really well. The gold was one of the best dunkers I've used this year, and I think dunking-wise, this is the exact same, but I think he's got a little bit better speeds, so he more than likely will be a better dunker in-game, but I doubt it'll be by much. But yeah, Michael Finley, definitely a card you should look at picking up. At the 4, small forward, a guy who I just can't not put him in there, and it's Jeffries. So right now, Jeffries is actually going up in price. Like, he's pushing 3,000 MT right now, which is crazy, because a week ago, you could pick up a Jeffries for, like, not even 1,500 MT. But Jeffries is 6'11", so he can play at the 4 easily. Unbelievable defender, so versatile. He's got a good open shot mid of 82, decent open shot 3 of 75, with the generic release, so he is absolutely money. Free throw 76, not bad. Ball control is poor, so I wouldn't use him at the point guard. He's got decent rebounding stats, gets a ton of boards for me just because of his height and his athleticism. 89 lateral quickness is good, so he's great at guarding the stretch forwards. Great defense consistency. He's got great on-ball defensive IQ of 88. Decent low-post defensive IQ of 76. 70 block, 80 steal, which is good. He's got 80 speed, 79 speed with ball, 80 acceleration, which is not bad at all. And just such a versatile card, a great defender, and until this card starts to go up a good bit in price, a must buy. Like, I can't even, like, say that enough. This card is a must buy for everyone in this game. Jeffries is a good shooter from the corners. He's got good hot spots there. Good mid-range hot spots as well. And just a solid card. Like, there's no point even showing these highlights because he's just big, versatile, and can play both ends of the floor. Like, just a solid glue guy that everyone pretty much needs on your team if you're on an extreme budget. The funny thing is people saying, like, oh, why would you ever use these cards when everyone's using Amethyst? If you're watching an extreme budget video, I'm going to tell you who the best extreme budget players are. Wiley's definitely not one of the best cards in the game. As an extreme budget player, definitely one of the best. At the 5, he's still here. It's Raef LaFrentz. Raef LaFrentz right now is 500 coins. Literally, he's 500 coins. And this card is a sapphire. Like, all the people saying, oh, I'm just making this up, he's not a hidden sapphire. Like, literally the exact same stats as his sapphire card last year. Like, I think I say this every time I bring up this card, but it's like, this is so good for its price that it's hard not to put him on these lists. This was on my list, I think day 2 of the game coming out. I had a list and Raef LaFrentz was on it. And he's still in the best value for less than 5k. And he's the minimum price, 500 coins. He's just one of the best corner shooters I've used in the game this year, from both corners. I know only one of them's a hot zone. I think he's got David Robinson's release, but it's money. Like, his release is absolutely money, especially from mid. I'm not sure if his mid-range shot is actually worse stats-wise than his 3-ball, but his mid-range game is unbelievable. Like, if he's open, he's making 80% of his shots. His release is that good. Post hook and fadeaway, not the best. He's a high hook rating, but he doesn't seem to make many of them for me, in games anyway. And fadeaway, I think, isn't the highest. Like, you can probably go to it if it's a mismatch, but still not the best. but standing dunk, rebounding, really good as well, and a great card. So anyway, that's the video. In my opinion, these are the 5 best players you can pick up for under 5k MT. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Sorry I can't do anything else. I'm just really sick right now. This is all I could get out today. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.